All around this place where we are right now is Just Brew. This place used to boom many years ago when Just used to produce like Rock Lager beer and Malt Royal. So this place used to be the complex. But right now, as you can see, nothing is really functioning. And also if you move around here, there used to also be Just Steel company that used to produce steel. Most of these places actually needs to be revived. Hopefully, as the new government takes over, leadership, maybe they will think about, how they can revive this place, because this place can actually employ a lot of youth in this place.
One of the things that got my attention during my visit to Jos is the number of abandoned and moribund factories and centers in the city that were supposed to create viable jobs for the people of the state. In 2018, the former governor of the state, Lalong, even confessed that there are about 1.8 million unemployed youths in his state. Unfortunately, after 8 years of him ruling the stats did not improve either. Finding a good, decent paying job in this city is a mirage. A more disturbing fact is that many of the youths who previously focused on agriculture while completing their education have now gone into artisanal tin mining for quick money. Even though this mining is one of the riskiest jobs I have seen in all of my travels across Nigeria.
This is storm! Look at this my guy! Look at this my guy! He's wearing clap and everything is. I'm trying to capture the guys that are inside the pits. They're actually trying to come out because it's raining. They're trying to come out, from the pit so that this does not collapse on them. So that's why they are coming out right now, and it's raining and everybody's just. I already is beating my camera badly. He's fine inside. It's a very tough job, eh? But you don't fear scientific collapse. You don't fear scientific collapse. You don't fear scientific collapse.
No.
You don't fear. You don't fear.
Don't be saying I dey fear, but
but you can't do the job.
That's do I'm commit to everything I go.
Also, yeah, proceed. How many people inside there now? How many for now? Inside this one?
Very much.
And how many reach there?
Like the past 10.
The past 10 inside? Yeah. Wow.
It's rather disheartening to see many moribund and abandoned factories everywhere in Nigeria with no effort to revive them or create a better alternatives. A more disturbing fact is that some of the projects have been used as an avenue to steal millions of dollars in Nigeria, yet the project has not seen the light of the day. One of such notorious money-sapping projects is the Jakarta Steel Factory, which I did a full documentary about. If you have not seen that video, you can actually check the description of this video and you see it there.
And if Jakarta is working at full capacity, I'm sure a lot of unemployed youth like myself, I'm an undergraduate, I'm in my final year, and here I am now. If I should graduate next year by God's grace, I will be looking for a job somewhere while I have a Jakarta Steel company here and nothing to show for it. So I will please plead with the government to do something about it.
Unemployment rate in Nigeria is as high as 40% with inflation as high as 23%. Is the state and federal government thinking innovative enough to create jobs for the people? Well, I'm not sure they are. When you visit many of the states, rather than build factories that will employ and empower the people economically, many of them actually prefer to build bridges and road infrastructure, which does not translate to any economic empowerment at the end. The fact is that many factories can be created in Nigeria to process many of our raw food into other products that will yield better profits and even exported to other countries. For instance, Nigeria is the highest producers of cassava and yam in the world, but you cannot point to any large commercial factory processing this food into other products for more profit, rather than we selling it off in raw state. How about cocoa? Well, the same story, no factory, just people selling the raw product. The fact is that every state in Nigeria is supposed to have a minimum of 10 factories processing and exporting our raw materials to the rest of the world. Well, that is not happening. In fact, from what I see, it seems to me there's a demon that forbids Nigeria from processing its raw materials for larger profit. If not, how can you explain the fact that Nigeria export crude abroad and then refine it and import it back into Nigeria? Well, I hope that this demon should be cast out of Nigeria before it's too late.
What are they looking for, sir? This one is scrap now. Scrap.
Scrap, yes.
Scrap now.
Oh, scrap.
Scrap.
Yes.
Scrap metals. Okay, they'll get it and give you. Ah, big man. Little boys are actually digging for scrap metals, which they will now sell. So I'm currently at the old railway compound. This is the old railway tracks, which currently does not work anymore. So rain doesn't run. So train doesn't run in this part of the country anymore right now. But this is how the rail stations used to look like many years ago, when people used to use the train, and as well when mining used to be the order of the day in Jos. Yeah, they even have two tracks that come in separation. Good. This handle used to fall when train wants to come or something. Either fall or stand. I can't remember which one. I think fall. Yes. So I remember in those days when we were small, when train is coming, this handle here will fall. In those days, when we were growing up. But now, it's all obsolete. Nothing is being used here. There you have like the quarters of the railway, all broken down and dilapidated right now. Oh, wastages in Nigeria. It's crazy. So here, this is the track. The rail will change its line here. So it will change. They used to separate it. Is how they will do it. This thing used to expand though.
Yes.
Is how they do it to expand. So here you have like some few boys. I don't know what they're doing here. Whether they are also